So, how's your day?
Uh, Busy still.
So, how's your project?
It's ongoing.
hmm So, is there any progress of your project?
The deadline has been how to say that, to not postpone. The opposite word of postpone is
Cancel,
not cancel.
delay.
Uh, Not delay. Opposite word of delay. Uh, Earlier than the original deadline.
Okay. So, it's no longer at the end of this of March.
Yeah, it became uh 27th,
Wow.
which means next Tuesday.
Wow. It's gonna be a hectic schedule, huh?
Yeah.
So, how's your team?
Um, we discussed the strategy of the project
Mm-hmm.
afterward,
Okay.
and we all thought we couldn't make it unless we sacrifice our quality.
Wh-
Uh,
why? Why you need to sacrifice your quality? The
because
quality.
we need to uh, faster our move.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we need to do it faster than
Okay.
we did before. That means we uh, don't have time to check every detail.
Mm-hmm. I see.
So, yeah, that's why I said we would sacrifice our quality.
I see. Well, yeah. Of course, if you're going to test it, it's gonna be time consuming, right?
Yeah.
I see. So, is are you almost close to resolving it?
Not really, but
Not really.
I think we at least we would make the most of it by this Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you spend overtime, extra hours in doing it?
Ah, of course.
Uh, do you work 8 days a week?
Uh,
I,
Work at
I'm sorry. Are you working 8 hours a day?
yeah.
So,
Uh, Normally we work 8 hours a day.
okay. And
Yeah,
since,
and but
go ahead. I'm sorry.
that's okay. I mean, like today I work almost 10 hours. Or work more 2 hours than other normal day.
Were you being paid for the overtime, for the extra
Yeah.
hours? Okay. So you will have more money. I mean, you have a lot of money because of this.
Yeah, but I would rather uh, go after work early
Uh-huh.
than earn this kind of money.
I see. Right. I agree. I agree. So when I was working in a company as well, but then if you really need to, you have to really work overtime, right?
Mm.
Like you have a deadline to meet.
Mm.
So the migration of the the new database. Can you tell me more about it? How really it works, Sean?
Um,
Is it some sort like a Microsoft, something like that?
uh, yeah, something like that. There are different kinds of database based on designed by which companies, like Microsoft, Oracle,
Mm-hmm. Right.
yeah, and other companies. They own their database brand.
Uh-huh. Right.
We use Oracle database in our company. Yeah, and what are we doing for the migration? We uh, have, we already have a database. The old one uh, is is working,
Mm, okay.
but we uh, we have to upgrade our system to get more powerful function.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to get a new database, which means we need to transfer all the data on the old database to the new one.
Okay. Now, the data that you are transferring to the new one, are there some sort of information like, how do you call this? Let's say names, names of company. Is that something like that?
Yeah, but uh, the information you said is about like customer or human resource or something like that. But what are we working for is the data of uh, production.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like every machine's logs and the production results, the quality of our product, the parameter of production,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And those data uh, were produced by our program.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we collect.
Hello, Sean.
Hi.
Yeah, there. I cannot hear you already. That's why I need to end the call.
Oh yeah. I guess the signal was interrupted.
Yeah, we just have a heavy rainfall earlier, so
Oh
that's another factor.
yeah, I see.
Mhm. But then it already stopped. But of course, there's still impact after the rain with my
Mm,
connection. But then
yeah.
it in I to be honest with you, of course, I'm very sorry because my class is being interrupted. So um, just my previous student, we need to start earlier, just to extend further because I cannot extend because I have you. I mean, you're my next class. So,
Oh,
of course, it does affect my time and your time or my students' time as well. So, it's very inconvenient, right?
mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's okay if you need to extend your class
Mm-mm.
with your former student. It's okay. I can get postponed or I
No.
can trans I can change my schedule.
Mm.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well, if that's the case, then so maybe I can I can ask you. I can just send you a message, though, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for that, Sean. But anyways, of course, I don't want that your time will be affected as well. So
Mm.
yeah, I just do make arrangement with them. But
Mm.
since you informed me about that, definitely I'm gonna ask you someday. So-
Okay.
okay, I'm sorry. So you were saying about um, what was the last word you said?
I don't know which part did you hear.
um, you said that you were the the old database is working, but then you need to, you're
Oh,
already transferring it.
yeah. Yeah, and the data type you said it's about customer.
Yeah, yeah,
And
people, company name.
yeah, but the data we are working for is different. We collect logs from machines
Mm-hmm.
and we program it to make it readable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's we call production information.
Wow. So is this some sort of codes as well that you need to enter in the
Yeah,
database? I think.
yeah.
Still, all of the information that you're providing, I'm trying to, combine it so that I have a better idea of
Mm,
how you migrate data, something like
mm.
that. So there. Um, so what have we discussed on our previous meeting, Sean?
We discuss our my homework,
Yeah.
and yeah, I made a few sentences and a practice, and I forgot. I mean, I didn't know I need to listen the audio, so that's why I wrote so many wrong answers.
No, that it's fine because you did not listen to the recording. That it's
Oh
fine.
yeah,
Mhm. So, are all our answers correct based on the recording? Since you've
yeah.
already, okay, very good. Do you have any questions to this?
No.
Okay. So next, let's go to the next part. So let's jump to number 8. So this
Okay.
is some space elevator designs propose an offshore base station. So it's like
Mm,
a so there are two. stations that are being discussed here, right?
Mm.
So it's like your job transferring all data to the new database, or you're migrating the
Yeah.
database, right? So in this case, they need to design offshore base stations. Do you have any idea what is an offshore base station? Based on
Uh,
the, our topic, which is the space elevator.
well, the direction can let you. The direction is above sea.
I'm sorry, the direction is what?
Above the sea.
Above the sea. Okay. Aside, I'm trying to check a photo of an offshore base station. Let me see that here. Do you have any idea, or can you imagine what it looks like?
Not really. I think I think space station is in the space out of space.
So I'll add a photo here. This is on page 11. There, I've added a photo. Do you see it?
Oh yeah. So wow, what they put it to let you feel like you are in the space.
Right. Well, it's actually this offshore base station is a station at the bottom of the cable, which is located in the sea or ocean.
Oh okay.
But this type of offshore base station, it's like, do you know a a station, or how do you call this, where the oil are being extracted in the sea? It looks like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
The one, one popular offshore base station for oil mining, in the middle is looks like this.
Mm.
Have you seen this, or the news or the movie? Have you seen this type of station?
Yeah, but I think it looks like a oil export station.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. It's an oil mining or oil station,
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right. But then, well, this is just a picture. In that way, we can imagine how it looks like, because what we are discussing, the space elevator, it's still a it's not yet that it's not yet in it took place, right? They
Oh
are
yeah, yeah.
still in the process of designing it, trying, they're planning about it, right?
Yeah.
Now, since we have here a photo of an offshore base station, can you describe it? So try to create two sentences about this offshore base station.
Okay.
base station. This is a station. I'll just put the definition of this.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So and here it says here in the sea, but this one it's on, right?
Yeah. On the sea. On the sea.
So can you read the sentence, Sean?
Offshore base station is like a small factory which set up above the ocean.
Okay. Good. Next. Another.
Okay.
Can you try um, using offshore base station or describing the offshore base station using the words that we have discussed as well, like connecting, raise, transported, support, detach. Yeah, can you try?
Okay. Is this right?
Right. Very good. Can you read it, please?
Offshore base station is located on the ocean. The foundation of it is supported by steel.
Okay. So instead of a comma, you can just use the word "and" to connect. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So offshore base station is located on the sea, and the foundation of it is supported by steel. Very good. So I think it's better if we will put it here. So can you go to page the first?
Yeah.
Yeah, here. And that way we have. Alright. So can you what word did you use?
Support.
Okay, support or supported. Okay.
Supported.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you one more? Can you try to make another sentence? Okay, can you read it, please?
We can see the whole offshore base station when the sea surface descending.
Okay, so you need to put it is.
It's
Yeah.
descending.
When the sea surface is descending.
Okay.
Already. Very good. Okay, next. Well, there would be another recording for this. I'll just give this as a homework so you could listen.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll put that here because it's a bit. When I try to listen to the recording, I need to type it as well. I mean, I need to repeat it twice so I could catch the answers for this question.
Well, that would be a challenge for me.
No, and it's just that of course you need to um, understand the the recording or the discussion of James about this station. Okay, so we will jump to number 9. So here we will not that really dissect or discuss everything about this space elevator, but for the sake of trying to create more sentences, okay? Can you read number 9, please?
You are members of a space elevator research team designing a concept for offshore base stations. In pairs, analyze the notes below, which were made during a briefing given by your manager. Imagine you are giving a presentation. Begin by reading out the abbreviated notes in full.
Abbreviated
Abbreviated
notes in full. Okay. So we'll just go ahead and read this. We will not, like I've said, we will not try to dissect every word for this, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so can you read this?
Anchoring system.
Oh no, I'm sorry, could you read this first?
Offshore base station. Anchoring and propulsion.
Okay, it's anchoring.
Anchoring.
So the short or the root word, it's anchor. Can you pronounce anchor?
Anchor.
There, anchoring.
Anchoring.
Very good. Propulsion.
Propulsion.
Okay. Do you know what propulsion means?
No.
Yeah, these are scientific terms. So let me put the definition.
Oh, like you push something, move forward.
Yeah, it's based on the book. Okay, it is a system for making something move. So that's propulsion means.
Okay.
Yeah, let me just type it here. So it's system for making something move. Okay, so again, anchoring system.
Anchoring system.
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 Again.
Anchoring system.
Very good. So wind loads on the cable will be huge. What implications for anchoring system? Can you read this, please?
Wind loads on the cable will be huge. What implications for anchoring system?
Perfect. Base will need to be moved continually, sometimes urgently. What temp system could be used to hold base in position?
Base will need to be moved continually, sometimes urgently. What temp system could be used to hold base in position?
Wonderful. Based in shallow water near coast or deep water further offshore, choice will have impact on design for anchor system.
Base in shallow water near coast or deep water further offshore, choice will have impact on design for anchor system.
Very good. Say again, impact.
Impact.
Very good. Propulsion system. Will weight, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Propulsion system.
Will weight of cable allow base to move by own propellers or more powerful system for propulsion and control neck E.G extreme power source?
Will weight of cable allow base to be moved by own propellers?
Propellers.
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 Okay.
Or more powerful system of for propulsion and control neck extreme power source.
Okay. Now this abbreviation, do you know what abbreviation is this? Shaun?
Like for example,
Right, very good. Can you say propellers again?
propeller.
Do you know what propeller is?
No. What's this?
Okay. I'll put a photo.
I see the one which connected in the tail of a boat.
Yeah, a boat or also for airplanes.
Uh-huh. Propellers.
Right. So you remember Titanic, right?
Yeah.
So it's the propellers of the Titanic hits the icebergs that caused the ship to sink. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. This is for ship, and the other photo is for airplanes or yeah. See the difference?
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
Bigger and smaller.
Why? Why do you think?
From the picture.
Yeah, if you're going to think, why is it designed that way for airplanes? Why is it's can you describe it?
When it used in flights, it needs to balance the flight in the sky. So you can turn it right or left by propellers. Propellers. Propellers.
There. Again, say it 3 times.
Propellers.
Very good.
Propellers.
There you go. Good job. Okay. How about the other photo? The propellers for ships.
For ship, it became the power to propose your boat. Yeah, you need to through the propellers to move forward.
And if you're going to look on the design of it, so what are the factors that are being considered why they designed the propellers this way? Why is it they cannot just use the propeller for airplanes to a ship and the other way around? Why? Why do you think?
The shape is different because um,
What are the factors, do you think?
the pressure in the sea is different from uh, the pressure in the sky.
Very good. And what are these factors? What pressure? What is this?
I don't know how to describe it.
No, I'm technically I'm asking you. So for airplanes, they need to what? They're facing wind, air,
Yeah.
right? Unlike for the ship, it's water, right? So if you're gonna look on the shape or propellers of a ship, it is wider because it needs to to strike the water because the pressure, like you said, right?
Yeah.
So those are the factors they need to look why they designed this propellers, right?
Yeah.
What and also why the reason why you cannot use the propeller for an airplane to to a ship, right? Or the other way around.
Yeah, because it's totally different if you put the propeller for flight to the boat, it might broke or doesn't work.
Right, because of the pressure,
Yeah.
the design, the concept, the overall concept of this. Okay, so there you go. Very good. Next, can you read this part?
In pairs, discuss questions raised in the notes and think of some suitable solutions for the anchoring system and the propulsion system. At this stage, this should be overall concepts, not detailed designs. Remember to make notes.
Okay, we will not do this. Okay.
Okay.
I don't want to give you. It's like you are studying in college or in high school. Like you're doing homework. I've been trying to research on something.
Okay.
All right, so let's go to letter C. Can you read this, please?
In small groups.
Sorry.
In small groups, take turns to give a short talk using your notes to explain how the systems work. In general terms, imagine you are speaking to a small group of colleagues, including your manager.
Okay. So in your case, do you have any presentation if you are if you're working on the project? Do you have like brainstorming? Do you do that in your team, Sean?
Yeah, when I uh, develop a new system, after it goes production, I need to prepare a presentation to introduce that system to others.
Wow. And you present it in the group, right?
Yeah.
Wow. So, how about this this project that you've been working? Do you still need to do that?
No, because it's not a new system. We just transfer our data to another place. So it's kind of like our operations, not a result.
I see. All right. Sounds great. Okay, so here, can you read letter D?
Okay. Write 2 or 3 paragraphs to summarize your talk. This will be included in your manager's longer report on offshore base station.
Okay, again, offshore base stations.
Offshore base station.
Okay, so well, again, you don't need to do this because we've been discussing your project. Okay, so my purpose here is just for you to explain, and of course, the purpose here is for me to understand your new project, how it's gonna work as well. Okay. All right. So, do you have any questions about the offshore base station or not?
No.
Okay. Next, I want you to provide me, the common abbreviations that we use.
Common abbreviation.
Yeah.
Can you give me an example?
Like the EG. E that G.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's common, right? You use that often.
Oh, sorry. BTW.
By the way.
Yeah, by the way.
Well, technically, yeah, that is an abbreviation, but it's not being technically used in formal writing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it should be in informal writing.
IE.
Yes. And what is that?
And others. IEEG PS. Any other?
Can you provide examples of it? Just five of them.
Okay.
By the way, as a B. The BTW. This is.
Thanks.
Okay. These are not abbreviations. These are Can you read this? Acronym.
Acronym.
So when you say acronym, it's the first letter, like for example, ASAP.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
As soon as possible.
DIY.
Do it yourself.
Yeah. So those are acronyms. So, by the way, thanks. These are not abbreviations.
Okay. Other common abbreviations?
What about places? Postal terms.
What?
Postal terms?
Postal terms?
Yeah, postal terms. Give you an example. What is that? APT.
Apartment.
There. How about this?
Avenue.
So what other postal terms can you think of?
Number. N-O dot.
Okay.
If. And street.
There. Right. So we have street, road. What about highway?
Highway. HW.
HWY.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yes.
HWY.
So we normally use this for, if you're writing an address, right? How about boulevard?
Boulevard.
Boulevard. Oh.
What's this? Let me check.
Boulevard.
Oh, boulevard.
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry. Let's add a photo. So what other? How about we have court, right? Drive, lane, mountain.
Uh-huh.
So those are postal lanes.
Yeah.
Okay. What about for titles?
Titles.
Yeah,
Mr.
titles. There.
Mrs. Miss.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what about for measurements?
Measurement. What's measurement?
Measurements?
Oh, number.
Yeah, number. Yes, number is one of the measurements.
And
What? we have kilometer.
kilometer.
Mile.
Kilogram.
Yeah, kilograms. So those are. What about business terms? I think you might need this. So one example is.
FYI.
Yeah. This one.
Association.
Very good. Right. How about this? What's that?
Department.
Right. You use this at work, right?
Yeah.
And how about this one? And this one. Wild guess.
Incorporation.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
Incorporation.
There. Right. How about LTD?
I always see this word, but I forget.
There. Limited edition.
Yeah, for the company.
Yeah. What about time?
hour, minute.
What about this? Do you know what this means?
In the morning.
Yeah, in the morning, but do you know what this is? I mean, this stands for the AM.
Um, no.
I'm not sure what language is this.
Antemeridian.
Antemeridium.
Antemeridian is definitely not English.
Exactly. And so AM in the morning or before noon, right? And then PM, that's in the afternoon. So for PM, it's post. Okay, that's all.
Okay.
Okay. So next, on our next meeting, we will first discuss your homework, and after
Okay.
that, we will go to the new topic. Do you enjoy your topic, Sean? So.
It's okay. I can still learn a lot from during the class.
Yeah, because for me, I'm not familiar those topics. I mean the current topic that we're discussing, like the space elevator. So
Yeah.
I really need to read more research on that.
Yeah, who knows space
Right?
elevator?
Yeah, exactly. So I hope for the next discussion or the next topic that we have, it's a bit more, interesting.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right. So do you have any questions?
No?
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, thank you too, Sean. Then what you're gonna do after your class? Call your girlfriend?
Maybe.
Maybe then sleep. Because
Yeah.
tomorrow you need to work again. Okay. Bye for now.
Okay, bye.
Bye.